Hello, welcome. My name is Ruben Zamora. Today I will discuss to you about a multinational financial management case on McDonald's Corporation and their global presence. McDonald's had very humble beginnings when they first started off as a small hamburger chain in the 1940s. Since then, it has been able to grow to over 36,000 locations worldwide, serving approximately 69 million customers in over 100 countries each day. Majority of their business model is divided by 85% franchise owned, meaning that independent local businessmen and women operate franchises. Also, McDonald's operates in several business segments such as Europe, Asia Pacific segments, Middle East and Africa, and other countries such as Canada, Latin America, and corporate. And now we'll take a look at the stores that are located outside the United States. McDonald's has a significant operations that are done outside the United States, so 60% of stores are located outside the US. And over the past 5 years, according to the 10K form, we've seen a 2.6 increase in the number of stores that are in the United States. And additionally, we identified the percentage increases in the Europe and Asia Pacific segments. Respectively, Europe has seen a 15.77% growth, as well with the Asian Pacific segments with a 21.87%. And then also we take a look at the percentages of the company's stores' operating income, capital expenditures, and sales from the outside. As mentioned, 68% of sales are generated outside the United States, along with their operating income of 56% and their capital expenditures of 72. Over the past 2 years, we've noticed that the region that had the largest increase in sales has been a 2% increase, with Europe being the region that has that. And along with the secondly largest increase in capital expenditures, a 4% increase was noticed by Europe also. Now, on this slide, we look at the foreign currencies that McDonald's is heavily most exposed to. As you look to the left, we see that it's exposed into the euro, the Australian dollars, the British pound, and also the Canadian dollars and the Japanese yen. From all these, we see that McDonald's is exposed to the euro with over $4.9 million. On this slide, we look at amongst the current stores of sales per restaurant that are operated whether inside or outside the United States. On average, the inside US sales per store is 2.4 million. And then among the newly opened stores, are sales per restaurants higher inside or outside? And that answer is the European segment. So outside the United States, newly stores have higher sales per restaurant than the US currently holds. And on this side, we look into whether or not the Big Mac's tool, index tool, is a precise measurement to measure the purchasing power parity between two countries. To begin with, we'll identify what the purchasing power parity theory states. That theory states that the price of a good in one country is equal to its price in another country after adjusting for the exchange rates between those two countries. As we look on, we learn that the Economics magazine was the ones that introduced this measure to measure the purchasing power parity between the two nations. So in this case, they use the Big Mac as a benchmark. So taking the idea of the purchasing power parity from economics, basically any changes in the exchange rates between two nations are witnessed in the change in the price of basket of goods, which will remain constant, in which this case is used as a Big Mac. To put it simple, the index is imperfect at its best. There are many variances that present in this tool. To begin with, the factors that are present are the size and ingredients of the ability that are within each country. You include the factors that are the transportation costs, the tariffs, the taxes. In order to get these through each different country, each will have discrepancy across pricing. At its best, this is a great tool to simplify, if anything, the illustration of the movements of exchange rates and how it differs between two countries. Thank you for watching.